Now, we need to go back to the Epstein tapes. Prince Andrew. Now, this is a good story. Prince Andrew, many believe, made a massive mistake by handing Virginia Giuffre $12 million not to go to court in a civil action in New York. And one of them is the eminent lawyer, American lawyer, Alan Dershowitz, who's also on this list. But he says, quite rightly, he said, I've had sex with one woman since I was married, and that's my wife. He said, being on this list doesn't make you a criminal. And that's what Andrew should remember. Let's have a look at Alan Dershowitz speaking to Piers Morgan last night.
I think it was a terrible mistake for Prince Andrew to have settled the case. I wish he could reopen it because I don't think there was jurisdiction in the federal court. I don't think that there was the statute of limitations was satisfied. There are all kinds of legal issues that he could have won on, but I suspect his mother did not want the embarrassment that would have come out had he sat for a deposition.
So he's saying that the Queen pressurised Andrew into doing this settlement. And I could understand why she might do that, because it would be a very, very bad look. But as Dershowitz is stressing, and this is the point about whether or not Andrew ends up in the dock or if he gets arrested or investigated by the police, this isn't all of us going, yes, lock him up, send him to prison. This could be the way he clears his name. So dodging the case, as Alan Dershowitz said, to the tune of $12 million, massive mistake,
I think
perhaps.
he makes another quite important point, and it's not like me to actually go down this particular road when it comes to justice in sex crimes and trafficking and all the rest of it. But he does point out that apparently Virginia Giuffre bragged about her encounters with Andrew to her friends and collected millions and millions and millions of dollars for it. And it's come out today, hasn't it, that she claims that she was actually paid for
$15,000 by Epstein to go to bed with the prince.
Without doubt, this girl was picked up by Epstein along with lots of other girls and, you know, promised some sort of life and education and all the rest of it, and finds herself in a murky world where she's largely sating the needs of a grubby, perverted financier and his cohort. Yes. But at the same time, sometimes we mustn't lose sight of the fact that people are oftentimes inclined to use things for their own financial benefit as well, and that must never be taken off the table.
Absolutely not. And by the way, if you want to go to the island of Sin, which used to be owned by Epstein, it's been bought by an American developer, and he's turning it into a big holiday resort. So if you ever want a vacation on the island of Sin, it's coming up. It's going to be available soon. Happy days.